I need to give a disclaimer and a warning before we start this episode. I'm sorry to say, but this episode suffered from audio desync. And I'm really annoyed that this happened, because this is the final judgment of the game. Not only that, but this is the first time that we'll be judging someone who had a maxed bond, and so we'll get an extended conversation when they're erased. Thankfully, one of the conversations didn't desync too badly, but the other one really did. And yeah, the worst of the desync kicked in right at the end of the video, just at the climax of the second judgment, so I feel really bad about this, but there isn't much I can do. Mostly due to the fact that this game auto-saves when you enter the judgment room, meaning that the moment that I entered it, there was no way I could re-record that section. It was pretty much done, and that's it. I have to accept this video however it turned out, and it turns out that just so happened to get audio desync here. And this wasn't introduced by my recording program like the ones in the Awakening playthrough. This was purely just the raw footage itself that desynced. This kind of thing happened a little earlier, but it was on a mission that I could redo. This time, yeah, not so much, because the game auto-saves when you go into Judgment. I can't re-record this. Now, if this was just a normal playthrough, again, I would try as much as I could to re-record this, if there was a way, but again, this is a blind run. I have to record my first time through everything in the game, and because of that, there's no redoing footage or anything like that. So I just have to accept this. I'm sorry, but you'll have to accept it too. I feel really bad about this, but there really is nothing I can do about this. I was recording them for longer than usual for this particular session, and I think that's what did it. I really shouldn't have got greedy. I should have stopped the recording just before the Judgment Room, and made the Judgment Room a separate video recording. Instead, I got greedy and decided to record the Judgment in exactly the same video as I recorded the mission before it, and yeah, I got audio desync, so yeah, I feel really bad about this. I can't stress enough how bad I feel about this, especially since this is the one part of the game I just really didn't want to ruin, but it ended up happening anyway. Like I said though, one of the Judgment conversations didn't desync too badly, so hopefully the emotion of that scene is still intact. With that, time to play the actual episode. Welcome back to Lost Dimension. Last time we fought, yeah, possibly the absolute toughest boss yet. Yeah, that thing was painful. Much more painful than that dorm was back on the second floor, and I thought that was bad. Anyway, we also got a ton of gift experience out of that, so I didn't spend at the end of the last part because that was already long enough as it is, so let's go ahead and spend it now. Okay. So if I level this up, I can now get Oblivion, which is the key to getting Daydream. Although, Deja Vu looks really useful. Yeah, I'm gonna get that. I know Daydream sounds incredibly broken, but Deja Vu is pretty cool too. Actually, Oblivion looks kind of useful as well. Anyway, okay, Toya has 3 points to spend. Guess I could go for Lightning Rod. Actually, I only need to get 2 things to unlock Overcharge. That could actually be pretty useful. Yeah, you know what? I'll actually get these. Gamma Charge and Gamma Shield.
Maybe this power's good for more.
And that gets him the Overcharge ability. Actually, Icicle Cannon could be cool. And Mana, okay, what can she get? greatly raises strength but greatly lowers vitality for 3 turns. I mean, that could be useful in some contexts. I mean, it's almost berserk just without the uncontrollability, but I could get a few of these. Though mounting rage is kind of useful. Bolster could be cool too. Yeah, these two abilities just feel kind of strange. Runner's High looks really good though. These look kind of useful too, but they cost an enormous amount of GP. I do sort of want Runner's High though. Because I tend to defer to mana quite a lot. Now, Nagi can get Quantum Blade. Psychic Vacuum. Neuron Wall looks kind of cool too. Silent Slashes. Oh, Sense, okay. Does more damage from behind. Well, since all attacks do more damage from behind, that could be quite a useful thing to get. And Air Raid looks pretty cool too. I think next floor I'll start thinking about using these special abilities that require materia. Let's see what I can level up here. Oh, I haven't leveled that one up. Yeah, that could actually be pretty cool. Raises the target's movement. I think I'm actually going to level up a few older attacks. Okay, that'll increase it by 5 again. Well, there's also Kinetic Mastery. I'm actually going to level this up again. I said that I might want to level up some of her attacks because she hasn't been doing all that much damage lately. Okay, now for Yoko, I think I know where these are going. That gets Guidance. And when that's level 2, so I need 3 more gift experience, and then she gets Brain Hacker. Though Rewrite looks pretty useful too. And Mind Crush is pretty amazing as well. Yeah, all of these skills are insane. In fact, if I get both Amnesia and Memory Wipe, that'll get her Rewrite as well, so 5 total GP to get both Brain Hacker and Rewrite. And Argito's 3 points. Okay, right. What do I need to get Summon Allies? I need Group Shift, level 3. Yeah, this could be useful too. Transposition. And okay, only 1 more GP and I get Summon Allies. Yeah, when I learn this, I'm gonna be getting some revenge against that boss. Oh boy, that's gonna be kind of fun. I'm already planning that. But, yeah. Oh, that's interesting. I haven't actually seen that one before. Warp Flow teleports the target to any place on the map. Well, that doesn't say if that's an... Okay, wait, that's a yellow arrow, which means it's a positive buff, so it would be an ally. That's really cool. That's... Yeah, teleport someone anywhere on the map. That's like Shadow Dragon Warp Staff, and we all know how broken that is. I just thought it was really interesting. He's kind of great offensively and has great utility as well. And great for mobility. He just is very, very fragile. Anyway, that's all of that I wanted to do. We have some conversations from the last thing that I didn't actually go ahead and cover, only because, again, that part was already long enough as it is. Only 2. Yep, unique is kind of an understatement.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was forgetting about that, but she took a shot at the end when he was monologuing, and he happened to be a hologram, of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I think no one's individual powers have been increasing more than Yoko's. She is amazing at this point in the game. Yeah, I pity people who got her erased early. Speaking of erased, the Judgment Room's open, but we're not going to go there yet. We have one more mission on this floor to do. Retaking the base. Let's see what the rewards of this are. No gift experience, a lot of regular experience, health capture plus move. I need to actually buy some more life packs, I've realized. Let me just see if we can buy those, I'm just going to call them max revives. Okay. Charm grenade. Didn't I buy some of these grenades before? Oh, no, I don't think I did. Anyway. Stability pack, Cures Berserk. Yeah, the recovery packs, I'm saving those. Yeah, Life Pack Plus. They're expensive, but oh boy, are they worth it. I'll just get 2 more of those. And I'll get... Yeah, I can afford to spend all the rest of my money on some more life packs. Just... We went through a lot of those in that last boss fight. Why do I get the feeling those things are going to be commonplace later on? Anyway, retaking the base. Makes me think of a particular Fire Emblem chapter called Retaking the Capital, I believe it was called. I think that was from FE6, actually, the Euphoria mission. That one was always really annoying because of Douglas. Yeah, big enemy who you have to keep alive but isn't actually recruitable. Yeah, that's annoying. So, let's see... So, who's show facing? 2 Ilex X's. Now, seeing as we have floor switches here, I wonder if these walls... Oh, wait, no, of course these walls are not the unfeasible walls, because the ones in the boss room aren't. So, yeah, of course they're not. So... The main question is where to put him. I want to go into a position where I can... Okay, there's 2 chests here as well, but neither of them look particularly difficult to get. Oh yeah, Argito's other main problem is his lack of error attacks. I don't think he has any of them outside of Fate Materia, so that means that he's a little less versatile as well. I mean, overall the balance on the characters is quite good in this game, with the possible exception of Yoko, but again, she's weaker early on, and Himeno may be on the negative side. I'll go for him there. And, I just don't really want to use Himeno or Zenji because otherwise they get higher in battle ratings. As much as I would kind of like some more variety in our party composition. So the enemies there are more Ilex Ts, so there are 2 Fort Ts there though. And a Gravis L there. The Fort Ts are kind of weak to melee attacks, so I think I should put Mana in slot 3. And someone else who uses melee attacks, like my guess is maybe Nagi in slot 5. Then... Or I could go for Yoko for some possible area attacks there, and then Toya there. Okay, let's move out. Let's retake this base, whatever base it is. After this mission, it's just onto the Judgment.
Let's go.
So, we've got a wall in between Toya and us. Ilex Ducks. Yeah, these things gave me a lot of trouble during the boss fight on the 3rd floor. Okay, please tell me that Rubble Strike can reach them. Yes, it can. Good. Didn't do all that much damage, but at least it did a little bit. So if he turns, heads down here, movement is not enough to rendezvous with Show there. Oh, that's a trap chest. Of course it would be. Let's just use a regular attack. So we have the ranged enemy there, and these two melee ones there. Okay, minus 10 to psi resistance. So I have Sonic Crush, and then we have Earth Crash. Strong melee area attack. Now if I go to the kind of the edge of this range... Yeah, I figured it'd be some kind of an earthquake.
For everyone's sake.
Yeah, so that chest is trapped. Are all the chests here trapped? That's annoying. I'm kind of wondering if they actually made, Okay, thankfully, I can actually stay back without Mana getting hit. Please. Stay back! Not quite enough, though. Though, Nagi is relatively close. And I could just go for a sweep, although... Probably best if we sweep from behind. Double KO! And yet, those are people from alternate dimensions who've been erased from the timeline. Now it just... Fighting them just doesn't feel the same anymore. So we can zip through this wall. Or we can head out to those two... You know what? Okay, zip through here. Keep going. Guess we can kinda sort of regroup here.
Check this out. Leave it to me.
A runner's high would really help here, actually. Barrage is quite powerful at this point, but does cost a lot of GP. And let's hope the assist can finish it. Not quite, I hate it when that happens. Okay, what are the enemies going to be doing here? What are you doing? Reverse grinding slash. Now, you guys have a lot of movement. Ow, that critical was bad. But at least you put yourselves in perfect range for area attacks. And that's a normal shot, so I get a counter. Okay, nice miss there. If that other one had hit, then... Well, speaking of missing... Okay, let's shoot you, and then that's going to be a... Oh, well... Oh, nice one! Vantage Overwatch. Yeah, that wouldn't have gotten an assist anyway, because it was going for an area attack. Okay, they're trying to surround us with those things. Gone into sniper mode.
Let's do this.
Okay, we might be able to clear out these enemies fairly efficiently if we do this right. I'm not sure if Rubble Strike gets back attacks, though. It might. I mean, most area attacks in this game get back attacks. Maybe only if it actually strikes behind them? I don't know. Yeah, but it does get back attacks. Double KO again.
Well then.
That's another 2 down. Also, I only kind of recently saw this. If you look underneath the turn number, those squares are the number of enemies left. I think I have been noticing this most of the time, I just haven't really commented on it.
Oh, I'm
Okay,
really
now seeing as Mana's head's going crazy, I'll kind of leave her here.
right? For everyone's sake.
Well then.
Meanwhile, Toya will... Okay, let's see. Do a thunderstorm here, and not hit Nagi, thank you very much.
Let's go.
Okay, there are some enemies up there. More approaching from behind, though. Wait a minute, let me see what happens if I use stay back from here. Do I get 2 back attacks? Okay, stay back! Yep, 2 back attacks, and one of them was a critical, but it didn't actually finish them off. Nagi's hurt kinda badly, and there's still 2 enemies there. Oh no, she's going the wrong way. I almost wanted to fly around here and maybe try and get some... That's not quite enough. Oh, she almost got them both in. Okay, we can get them both here though.
We're risking casualties.
Oh, didn't. I had a feeling it wouldn't quite kill that one.
Show on the road.
Okay, which is the one? Okay, that one's stunned. Or binded. I almost feel like it's better to... there's no chance that Yoko's gonna... I don't want an enormous assist spree there. I wonder if Mana will be able to... Although, no, her sanity's very low. I know that I'm going to defer to someone, but I'm just not fully sure who just yet. I need to zip behind them here and then defer to him.
Check this out.
I suppose that works.
Yes, I suppose that does work. Now let's see. Gatling Wave, Circuit Bind, Thunderbolt, okay. Okay, Gamma Flare. Can hit Agito if I aim it wrong, but... So that's 140. Tempest does the same thing, but it costs a lot more sanity because it has a chance to stun mech-type targets, and it doesn't friendly fire. I might actually go for Gamma Flare.
Take this.
Didn't finish them, though. Okay, let's just hope that there's no... Well, looks like some of them are going to finish themselves. Oh, you missed your ally. Rare time where friendly fire actually, worked out for you. Oh, boy. Nagi, you might want to dodge this. And, of course, she did.
My head.
Yeah, I don't like that one, that guy there. And Sho is completely far away from the action. I mean, he could at least press his button, though. Okay, that unlocks the green doors.
This isn't good.
which I think are near mana, so I don't think she can do all that much.
The spot now.
Okay, she could potentially take those two out. Actually, you know what? Better to move the other two first. Strength and dexterity up. And his Santa's very, very low. So I need to be careful about what he does.
Oh, I'm really
Careful of his sanity.
Show on the road.
But I think... Oh, wait, there are 4 enemies left. 2 up there. 1 close to them. Okay, then. So I'm probably not gonna be able to finish this now. Okay, that's probably not gonna work, but it's worth a shot. Okay, and the lag with that attack is intentional. I'm glad about that. Ah, wow, you hit very hard. Now I can safely attack these two. Yeah, this costs less sanity, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. Sonic Crush! Mana, use Hyper Voice. And yeah, 2 enemies to go here. Unless there's some way Toya can get them both, although that would berserk him, which is a problem. I mean, there's maybe a chance that Toya could get them both with a giant, like, with Tempest, but alternatively, let's see. Gotta be careful not to get any allies in range of this, but stay back! Nice one, Yoko, ending this 1 turn early. Bro, I tell you, she is getting pretty unbalanced. And no one got berserk. That was definitely a well-needed breather considering what happened last mission. Yeah, I had a feeling I'd get an S rank for that. So, that was much better than that boss mission. That boss mission was terrible, but this made me feel a lot better. Not many assists here. And a whole bunch of level ups. Hey, exactly level 30 go into the, well, they get an extra gift experience. Exactly level 30, leaving the 4th floor.
We're surrounded by
He
enemies.
didn't even leave a track.
I'm not sure if mashing the buttons makes this faster. So I'll just spend 1 gift experience for the 2 traders, which will likely be the last gift experience they ever spend. Oh, hi. Well, I'll just say I don't know.
Seriously?
Unless the traders don't know there are 2 traders. Yeah, I know Himeno's been acting suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just hope this vote goes right. Okay. Gift experience to spend here. 1 for Himeno. What will this last thing be? What can I get? I guess I could level up Lava Burst. And for Zenji, I was kinda just leveling up, Charged Link, so I'll keep leveling that one up. Oh, I feel really, really nervous going into this Judgment, but, I just hope everything works the way I think it does. No conversations. If we check the vision thing, we know who's suspicious. Also, I have 5 VP. Yeah! I'm wondering what to do with that. Whether I just go ahead and spend it all on random people just to see what their visions look like, but you know, that's not exactly all that practical. And there is the possibility that the VP could carry over on a New Game Plus, so might be useful to do that, especially seeing as you'd need VP on the first floor in a New Game Plus, so yeah, need that. So Nagi and Toya, and then there's Mana and the vote forecast is fully on him and or being erased. And that's without Sho's votes. So I feel confident that I could put Sho's votes towards Zenji. See, the problem is, I don't know how this is actually going to work, is the thing. Well then, I guess there's no way around it. I've generally been doing the Judgment combined with the last video of each floor. It depends how long this one takes, though. If this takes long, it might be a separate video, but if not, it'll be with this video. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. So, anyway. Okay. We gotta do this. Let's go. This would have been even worse if I had not been spoiled on this twist, because if I hadn't been spoiled, then, well, yeah, I'd probably be freaking out even more about this. So, it's time for the Judgment Room. For possibly the last time. For this playthrough, at least. We're here once again.
This room is vulgar no matter how many times I see it. Makes me sick just looking at it.
Oh, Himeno has a very good reason to think that.
Really now? How long is this going to continue on for?
Hopefully not much longer.
Well, complaining isn't gonna solve anything either. Though I hate we're playing right into the end's hands.
Pain in the ass! Haven't we done this crap enough already?
Again, Zenji has a good reason to be nervous.
So we have to vote again. Another person to sacrifice.
That is correct. Now choose. Whom will you discard this time?
I had a feeling the end would be showing up again this time.
You.
You always show up when we're least excited to see you.
Is observing us from afar all you can do, coward?
How long are you going to make us do this?
Yeah, so by this point, everyone really, really hates you. You might have wanted to consider that before you started this whole game, because everyone kind of wants to kill you horribly for what you've done.
If you wish to proceed, you must cast your vote in judgment. Forsake the life of another in exchange for your own happiness.
Yeah, I get the feeling that this has something to do with his motivations. Something happened in his past where that happened to
That is
him.
the burden you must each bear.
Is this the only way?
Okay then. So here's the thing. There are 2 traitors, but we're in the vote immediately. We know Himeno's getting erased this vote, but do we have a second vote afterwards where we have to steer everyone towards Zenji? Hope we do. He has the lowest battle performance, but here's the question. Like, I know Himeno's getting erased with this, regardless of what I do. Pretty much everyone else's votes are so if she's got 8 votes towards her, it would be 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, And that includes Zenji's vote, actually. Yeah, so I think everyone's voting for her, and she's voting for Zenji. Which is kind of interesting, because that's the vote forecast, but... Sorry. But... And if I have to use my votes here. I'm not sure if it's like the highest and the second highest both get erased, or if we have one vote now, and then right after we have a second vote. Now, again, I know Himeno is going to go regardless of what I do. So, if I put these 2 votes on Zenji, that way I think I'll ensure that he gets the second highest number of votes in case the system works like that. But, yeah. I just need to trust everyone else to vote for Himeno or to erase her. I'm pretty sure I've swayed everyone's suspicions, and she's definitely going to be the vote. So, I'm going to go for Zenji here. Let's hope this pays off. So this one's going, which will most likely be Himeno. Yep, it's her. And this is going to be painful because I've maxed her bond.
Congratulations. Your decisions were correct.
Yeah, for the first time Sho's appearing in this scene. This is going to be painful.
After all, I am your enemy.
That's a lie, right, Himeno?
I'm sorry, Sho. All this time I was next to you, I've been walking an entirely different path. I've been fighting to destroy the things you wanted to protect, after all.
What do you mean?
However, there's one thing I want you to believe. All the time we've spent together, the feelings we've exchanged, those aren't lies, Sho.
I know they aren't, and this just makes it even worse.
I really do consider you someone very precious to me. If it were possible, I would have saved everything precious to me.
Somehow she's been forced into a situation where she couldn't.
It can't be done.
Yeah.
That's why I'm okay with this. If you're the one judging me, I can gladly give up. Say Sho. Even though it ended up this way, I actually like the Judgment Room. You remember the talk about my past, yes? Since then, I started to fear looking at the things I liked, even after my abilities were under control.
But in this room, her powers don't work.
I was so scared that the same incident would occur. However, I never had to worry about that in this room, because no matter how hard we try, none of our abilities activate here. And that's why my time in this room is the only moment I can look upon the things I love, the ones I love, face to face. Being in this room is the only time I could look at you directly. That's a very delightful thing. And that's why I'm okay with this. I wanted to protect what was precious to me, but yours is equally important. So I'm fine with this decision.
Himeno, no!
Goodbye, Sho. And I'm sorry. I can't wish for your victory.
And we still got the sad music playing even through that. Well, it might have been a good thing I didn't max out Marco's bond before, because his erasure would have got even more painful if I did. Yeah, I had a feeling something like that was coming, but yeah, ouch. Ouch, that really, really hurts. Honestly, in this playthrough at least, next to Mana, Himeno was the one I shipped Sho most with, so that was pretty painful. But there's still one more traitor among us.
You've done it again.
I'm sorry, but I find it really hard to take that expression seriously.
Even if it's to move forward, there's no way this is the right thing to do.
This isn't right. What's going on?
Yeah, and I think the end wants to make us feel like how he felt, or something like that. He knows this isn't the right thing to do. He's putting us through this deliberately.
Judgment is not over for today, I'm afraid. I'm going to need you all to select one more time.
Yeah, I had a feeling, so it's 2 votes, right. Let's just hope that everyone goes for Zenji.
What? Huh? That's complete bullshit!
You thought you were safe, didn't you?
You gutless worm. Do you plan on continuing this until there's only one of us left?
You can't just change rules midway. Or can you?
Well, he did make the rules, so technically he can.
You string us along with some form of hope, and now this. That's rather wicked of you.
Stop your worrying. This will be the final judgment. I promise.
Final judgment.
Final, you say?
Yeah, let's just hope that we get this right.
You long to reach me, correct? You long to save the world? Then judge. Theatrics won't save you. You have no option but to obey.
There is really no other option. I hate that he's right.
Damn it.
And this would have been, yeah, so to people who didn't use all of their VP, yeah, this would be kind of tricky, because you'd have no idea who the traitor was, so you just have to hope that you got it right. Well, it's judgment time again. By the time this happens, the number of erased people will equal the number of people left. Now, Zenji is at the bottom of the battle rankings, that I know. There is a slight problem, though. Toya trusts Zenji a lot. He's always trusted him since the start, and Toya has 2 votes here. That worries me. Because I think the next person above Zenji is Mana. If Mana goes, and it's because of Toya, I will never forgive him for it. But I just hope that with Zenji at the bottom of the battle rankings, and the fact that I didn't use him for ages, which means less trust, I hope that's going to ensure that Zenji goes here. I just gotta hope that this is right. If this is, I can rest easy, and I'll know that I've eliminated every traitor. Okay, come on, people. Come on, everyone. You can do this. You can get this right. You can get this right. We can make it through this with no traitors. Let's go. I just have to have faith in everyone. Don't let your trust for Zenji get the better of you. Okay. Please be Zenji. Yep, got him! Okay, I can rest easy now. As much as I'm not gonna like this, at the very least... we've saved all the innocents. I still feel bad about this for Zenji, but at the very least, I can rest easy. No more judgments, and I got all the traitors for this playthrough.
This is pretty lame.
Well, early detection and not using you in missions, even though I wanted to. Your link abilities are really good. Huh.
I was really looking forward to crushing you all. But I guess not.
Zenji, you're really...
Shouldn't have tricked you and all. But hey, I guess now I left an even stronger mark on you after all.
Yeah, that was what he wanted
If I
the
was
whole
you.
time.
It's all I really needed, I guess. More than any plots or whatever. I'm just glad I got to leave my mark behind. Don't forget about me, Sho. Remember the face that deceived you all along. And I'll remember you when I'm rotting down in hell.
Wow, he's rooting for our victory and Himeno wasn't. Interesting. And that's it. No more Judgment. Yep, Zenji was going for her, but... well, yeah. Everyone voted for him. I was wrong to be suspicious. Everyone was right. Zenji joins the Fallen. And with that, that's all of them. In another world, we could have had all 5 of them with us in the final battle, but this time, it's this group of people who'll be with us until the end.
Damn him. Just how heavy of a sin does he intend for us to bear?
Yeah, we should move on.
Can't stop now, right?
Please forgive us. We promise.
At the very least, we know this won't have to happen again.
Let's go, everyone. We have to put an end
Next
to
up will
all this.
almost certainly be the final floor. Let's finish this. And I have no idea what this floor even looks like. Chasm of Dimensions. And that's all you got to say, huh? New equipment's available in the generator. Oh, this room feels so empty now. This list just feels so small. Why? I mean, I was getting to like Zenji towards the end, but more in terms of gameplay. But Himeno, I wish she could have been with us till the end, but it's no use whining about it now. Mana, Yoko, and Nagi are all safe, and they're all characters that I quite like. Archito too. I always suspected Archito could have been a traitor somewhere along the line, but he wasn't. And Toyo always seems to have been trustworthy. Anyway, if we check the gate, what do we got? Wow! Already we have 3 missions unlocked. So, at one point I was vaguely suspecting the final floor to be just the final mission and that's all. Good thing it's not. I'm kinda glad about that.